Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, elephants, zebras, gypsies, and the she. So I just thought I'd make this video to talk about the future of this channel. Since I am unable to delete the channel, I won't go into why, but I am unable to delete the channel. Lucky, do you need to go out or are you walking around? Anyway, since I'm unable to delete the channel, what I've decided to do is to sort of rebrand the channel. So I probably won't be talking about as many personal things. I mean, I don't know, but if you've noticed of late, I've changed what and how I talk about things. I don't make quite as many videos as I did before. So yeah, it's just going to be, things are going to be different on this channel now. I don't know who it was. Someone, I don't know if it was a neighbor, or if it was a neighbor from town, a neighbor from the building, or what, but somebody dropped off some food for us recently, and that was very nice. Whoever did that, thank you. It helped. What? Oh. So I'll probably do some more cooking videos. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. One thing, jeez, I wish we had the money to buy like 5 acres or more of land. I'd like at least 5 acres. Buy one of those wooden storage sheds. Buy either a wooden storage shed or a storage shed kit. I don't know where, well, put it another way, I would want to put in insulation in the walls, but I'd want natural insulation, which would probably mean hay, because finding cork and finding cottonseed might be a little difficult and expensive. I think I finally found a wood stove that we could use, because it's not a full-size wood stove. And now that being said, we could buy one used, a full-size one used. The problem would be that it's a wood building. We wouldn't want it to catch on fire because we couldn't afford to replace it. I love the town we live in. I love the people in the town we live in. I mean, there's good and bad everywhere you go. But I would say this town is mostly good, if not great. It would be nice to be able to stay here in town, but I'd like to be even more rural than we are. because we're kind of semi-rural here. Although we do have bear and moose and stuff that show up. And actually, Keene had a moose show up a while back. But I'd like something a little more rural than this. I really wouldn't want to live in Grafton County. I think it's Carroll County and Coos County. It would be one of those that I think would be best to live in. I would prefer land that requires foot access. There would need to be a place to park, so we can park, and so if people wanted to come and visit, they could park, have a place to park. But to get to the cottage would require walking. Of course, I don't walk that well. I have to use a cane, or at least I'm supposed to. I don't tend to use one at home very often. It's very rare that I use one at home. But when I'm out and about, I use one. One thing I need to do is stop trying to walk so fast. That would help. I mean, the other day I fell down here at the house. So yeah, this channel's changing a bit, and it would be nice to have some land and a cottage. But like I said, we could get a storage shed and turn that into a house. We just have to find somebody who knows how to vent the roof, or put the hole in the roof for the chimney, for the chimney from the wood stove. We could probably buy a wood stove cheaper. We bought it used at there's a store in town. I don't know if they have a wood stove, but I think he has wood stoves from time to time. We'd probably have to get the insulation, the caulking, and put around it, but that would be cheap enough. That's something I could do. It would definitely be a change in lifestyle, because we wouldn't have running water, so we'd have to bring our water in. If there was a creek or pond or stock tank or lake or something that was nearby, that would be good. We could just haul the water up from there. But anyway, I found a site yesterday. It's called the what is it, the 3 Thieves or 4 Thieves Vinegar Collective. Very interesting. Gonna see if they I'm trying to see if they might be working on a couple of medicines. I suggested a couple of medicines. See if what they have to say about that. But anyway, so I'm gonna get my glasses, I hope, next month. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't get them. And oh, look, he got a bath the other day. Of course, he doesn't like baths, but he doesn't like water except to drink it. He doesn't like to get rained on, doesn't like to get baths, doesn't like to get wet. He's a prince, and he knows it. But, yeah, moving into a storage shed would really be a change. We would have to probably get rid of a whole lot of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, we have a great landlord. I really, really like our landlord. But if we had a way to get our own land and a place to live on it, that would be great. Some of the books, not many, but some of the books, I'd want to donate to our town library. Another thing I was thinking of was, if I could afford it, and I can't, was for the two of us to go to Okinawa. I'd say, well, the way I'd like to do it is to get a hotel traditional, or traditional, more traditional. If I went back there and I started seeing things again and experiencing, I bet all of these memories would flood back. And I would like to hire a driver to take us to some places, because we would be stuck in Naha. So I would like to see the houses I lived in, at least the neighborhoods. The houses may be gone, the neighborhoods may be gone, but I'd like to go see them. And you never know, somebody might say, didn't you used to live here when you were a little kid? You never know. I mean, that kind of thing happens. And so, I'd like to, I would eat the traditional breakfast. My wife in the other room, she probably wouldn't, but I ate that kind of stuff, some of it anyway, when I was a kid. So it would be, moving to the United States was culture shock, because I knew Okinawa. I didn't know the United States. So anyway, and so Okinawa for a few days. And then I'd also like us to go to my hometown, to Cadiz, España, and spend a few days there, and go up to Hanau in Germany and spend a few days there, and go over to Ireland. I'd like to spend a few days in Dublin and a few days in Kerry, and maybe a few days in Waterford, which would be preferable. So those three areas of Ireland that I would be going to, we would be going to, excuse me. But if I were to go to Spain or Okinawa or Germany, I would do some sort of crash language course, because it's like you go to a country, you speak the language they speak. I mean, I used to speak some of these languages to one degree or another. I don't anymore. But I'd like, in Hanau, I'd like to try and find my friends. In Spain, I may or may not be able to do that. Okinawa, I may or may not be able to do that. Ireland, it would be hopefully to make some friends and meet the family. Of course, if I went to Deutschland, to Germany, I would let my family know. On one side of my family, because we have family in Germany. Probably have family in Spain too. But and personally, if we moved into a shed on a few acres, I do not see us having internet. I do not see us having electricity, for that matter. So it would definitely be a big change. But hopefully Another thing, and very important thing, one of the first things I would do would be to pay off a particular debt so I can open a savings account, and I just keep putting money in it, even if it's not much. You know, you put $5 a day, $5 a week, eventually that all adds up. So, but I don't know. It would be nice if we could do those things. I don't know anything about construction, so I would be at a significant loss when it came to putting something together. But if we bought a shed kit, I'm sure I could figure it out. I could watch some videos. I could look at the instructions. Of course, I couldn't see the instructions very well right now. This is Miss Socks. Oh, she's being chased by her brother Boo. So I actually want to say hi to the world. Say hi. My name is Socks Kitty. I'm a sweet little lady. So, finally got the kitchen done per se. I do have pots, pans, and dishes that need to be put away, but everything's washed. Countertop is cleaned off. So, anyway, have a good day.